Hey guys, welcome back. Well, winter is on the way here in Alaska, and I need to get these cabin posts in before everything freezes up, so I'm gonna get to doing that today. Well, it is a cool fall morning here in Alaska, and we still need to get our post holes dug before the ground freezes up. So today we're going to take about a 4-hour trip up north. We're going to rent a post hole digger, haul it back to the cabin, and get those dug. So let's get going. Okay, we made it. I'm gonna go see if we can rent this thing. Okay, we got it. Let's head home. Okay, well, we made it home. We're gonna go have a little dinner, and then we'll get to digging these holes in the morning. I'm gonna get started on our post holes.
What a good work, dog.
Finally got some hoses for the fire truck. I'm gonna go stick them in it. We finally got our hoses for the fire truck. Better late than never. It's sort of the end of the season now, so I'm not going to bother filling it up, but I'll have some time over the winter to really work on this thing. I haven't started the truck in about a month, so I'm going to start it up, make sure the batteries aren't drained, and then I'm going to get to digging our post holes. Okay, I'm just going to try to pull this thing off, and I don't know, see how that goes. Not as bad as I thought. Okay, well I got the first 5 holes done. I got 15 more to go. The first 2 I hit hard pan at about 2.5 feet. The rest of them I was able to get down to a little over 3 before I hit hard pan. I was hoping to get to 4, but I think I'm going to settle for 3. And I'll get my pry bar and my post hole digger, and I'll try to get those other 2 down to about 3 feet as well. And then I'll just keep going, and we'll see what else we hit. Hopefully the digging's not too bad on the rest of these. I was hoping to save myself some time with this post hole digger, and I think I did a little bit, but it's really hard dragging this thing across the tundra. It would have been much better if the tundra was stripped off, but I didn't have that option, so this is what we're gonna have to do. We'll go this one, this one, this one, this one, and then we'll just work our way back here. Well, there's a lot of machines you can rent that are a lot of fun to operate. Unfortunately, this is not one of them. When I rented this, I knew it had a tow behind hitch. I didn't realize you had to remove the hitch frame in order to use it. I thought it was something I could hook up to the ATV and then aug the holes, but it's my fault. I should have looked into that more and maybe just rented the 2-person auger, but that's okay. We're getting through it. I'm about halfway done now. I'll finish the rest of these after lunch, and maybe I'll still have a little bit of time to go hunting after. Sauerkraut's awesome. Wow, sauerkraut goes really good with this salmon.
Is it?
Okay, we're gonna get back to work. Well, there we go, 20 holes. Not too bad. It was definitely better than digging them by hand. I'm hitting hard pan at about 2.5, 3 feet almost all the way around here, which isn't a bad thing. It's nice to have some good firm soil for the cabin post to rest on, but I want to get the rest of those down to 3 feet, so I'm going to have to go around with my pry bar and my post hole digger and shovel and get them down about another 1/2 foot, but I'm probably going to end up using telephone posts here instead of those I-beams. Someone had left a very nice comment basically saying that the weight of the cabin will cause those to knife into the ground, and I agree with them. And I think that the work that it would take to try to make those have a platform on the bottom just isn't worth it. So I'm going to use some pressure treated telephone posts. If I can't get the telephone posts up here, I'm going to cut some of these spruce trees. I'm going to skin them. I'm going to burn the bottoms, and then I'll treat them myself, and we'll just use spruce trees as a cabin foundation. It's not the best thing because they do rot, but things rot pretty slow up here. It's pretty cold, so not bad for a day. I think I'm going to go do a little bird hunting. It is still really buggy out. I typically like to build in the winter because you kind of avoid all this, and I really don't like to cut into the summer season because it's very short. I actually should be out hunting right now, but these couldn't wait. Once freeze up happens, that's it. It's really hard to get through the ground once it's frozen. It can be done, but it's a lot of work, and I really want to spend the winter working on this thing because I have a lot of free time then, so hopefully we can get some posts in the ground and start building this thing.
Well, got another bird? Perfect. Got that grouse.
I didn't stay.
Well, you guys had a lot of really great suggestions for a giveaway, and Dennis and I decided to put together a little basket full of a bunch of things from the homestead, from birch syrup to sourdough starter and chaga, just a bunch of stuff from us to you. And for you guys watching outside the US, some of those items may unfortunately not be able to be shipped to you, so we are going to give you guys first dibs on a bunch of Holdfast merchandise, from shirts to mugs, a bunch of different stuff. And it's very easy to enter in this giveaway. All you have to do is comment below where you're watching from or your favorite video, be a subscriber. Until next Friday, we're going to leave those comments open Friday at 8 p.m. So make sure to get your comment in if you want to be entered to win, and then on Saturday we will randomly choose a comment to be the winner and ship out your goodies. But we're really thankful to all of you who watch the show and follow along with the homestead. It means a lot to us, and we're happy to have you along for the ride. We're going to grab some onions, some potatoes, and get cooking on dinner. Alright, let's go make dinner.
Birch is doing good with Juno. Still not enough to where I'd trust leaving them alone together, but we can go on walks together as long as they're both on a leash. And it's a slow bonding process, but we're getting through it. Birch is a little jealous, but she'll be fine. They're both really good dogs. They're going to be a great team, huh, when we get you guys really together.
We are gonna do grouse with gravy and mashed potatoes. I'm also gonna rehydrate some of this hawkswing mushroom that we foraged. I'm gonna throw some hot water on it for a few minutes. I'm gonna save all this broth from rehydrating these mushrooms. It's a really nice thing about drying your mushrooms when you pick them to reserve them, because then you get an awesome flavorful broth too when you go to use them later. Alright, I'm gonna grab a little sage and thyme from my herbs hanging over there to dry. Some of the sage. Smells great. Alright, I'm gonna start making my gravy. Goat's milk too. I'm gonna throw a little goat's milk. For some reason, Daisy has been on top production lately. This immersion blender broke off the handle, so Dennis just took the end part off, and then we just put it in the drill. Works fine. This is done, and we are ready to eat. Lean! Dinner! Gonna put a little bit of our wild lowbush cranberry jam on here too. Good grouse.
This is like Thanksgiving.
It is, very much. Maybe we should have grouse for Thanksgiving. Mushrooms are great rehydrated.
That's a good way to store your mushrooms.
It is, yeah.
They're excellent. Yeah, we made a lot of good progress today.
Yeah. Happy we did that. It was worth running it.
And then tomorrow we keep going hunting.
Saw some of the freshest moose sign we have seen yet. Just right in our backyard.
Yeah, behind the
Fresh.
cabin. It's getting cold now, so the moose start to move about. We have about another 17 or so days where hunting season's still open. And
Saw a cow and a calf yesterday too.
yeah, we saw a cow and a calf yesterday.
Yeah, hopeful.
Hopeful. If not, I'm hopeful we'll get a bear at the very least.
Yeah. But that's why we work so hard when the salmon are here. We eat all that salmon. Every bit of it. So you don't know if you will get a moose or you will get a bear, but we can get salmon. But we really wanted to get those posts in. So we can work on it all throughout the winter. That step needed to be completed.
Yeah, that had to be done before freeze up. Now we
Okay.
can focus back on hunting.
Yeah.
Lena's birthday's coming up, so hopefully we can get something.
Do something fun.
I love this jam.
It was great. Good end to a day. Hey guys, this is Amy and Dennis from Holdfast, Alaska. We are a small family living in the eastern interior, building a subsistence homestead.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed that video, and we'll see you on the next one.